What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Don't forget to like, share and subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell if you want to see more content like this. What have we got today? Great news, hopefully great news. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes wraps filming with a new behind the scenes video, which we will get to shortly. Now, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes filming wrapped. The director Wes Ball gave fans a behind the scenes glimpse of the titular characters. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is the newest entry in the Planet of the Apes franchise. It has officially wrapped filming, and in celebration of this feat, director Wes Ball posted a video of crew members cheering uproariously. You can see that on Twitter, but we'll have a quick look at it a little bit later on in this video. Now, as you probably know, or you may not, Wes Ball was responsible for the Maze Runner trilogy, which kicked off in 2014 with Maze Runner, and the subsequent films came out in 2015 and 2018. It did alright at the box office. They starred the likes of Dylan O'Brien, Kaya Scodelario was in there, Thomas Brody Sangster, there was Ki Hong Lee. We even had an appearance from Giancarlo Esposito, who you may have seen in The Mandalorian as Moff Gideon. Rosa Salazar was in there. We had Barry Pepper. We even had Aidan Gillen, who was probably best known for his role of Littlefinger or Peter Baelish in the Game of Thrones series. We also got an appearance from Alan Tudyk at one point. Now, Wes Ball is obviously no stranger to an ensemble cast, which is what I am guessing that this new film is going to be. So, the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is the fourth entry in the rebooted franchise, which kicked off in 2011. That was Rise of the Planet of the Apes, and that was directed by Rupert Wyatt. And in the first movie, we saw the likes of James Franco, Andy Serkis played Caesar, we had Fredo Pinto, Karen Conoval that played Maurice the orangutan, John Lithgow was in there, Brian Cox. We even had Tom Felton, who's known for Draco from the Harry Potter movies. A little bit later on in the subsequent movies, we had the likes of Gary Oldman. Andy Serkis and Karen Conoval reprised their roles. We had the likes of Jason Clarke, Toby Kebbell. And in War for the Planet of the Apes, we had Woody Harrelson, Steve Zahn was in there. Caesar and Maurice returned for their roles. Now, Amaya Miller played a character called Nova, a young girl in War for the Planet of the Apes. That particular role was filled by a lady called Linda Harrison in 1968 in the original movie Planet of the Apes, which she played Nova alongside Charlton Heston and Roddy McDowall. Now then, production on The Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes began last year. The series follows the rise of an ape-led society after a virus ravaged the Earth. It made humans into little more than animals. Apes were genetically and mentally enhanced by the virus, becoming the new dominant species on the planet. And like I said, that was covered in Rise for the Planet of the Apes, Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, and War for the Planet of the Apes. If you haven't seen those movies, I urge you to go and see them right away. Now then, in a new post to his Twitter, Wes Ball confirmed Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes filming had officially wrapped. That's a wrap, Ball wrote. He affixed a video of the crew celebrating their accomplishment that features a look at some of the film's apes, albeit in unfinished form. As the cast cheers, the crudely rendered chimpanzees also cheer and they beat their chests. We'll get a look at that all in due course. Now, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is set to be an ensemble film. And like I said, the guy who's going to helm the new movie, Wes Ball, is no stranger to ensemble. Various actors have been cast in unknown roles, including Ika Darville and Kevin Durand. Owen Teague's in there. You might know him as Philip Hofstetter from It. He's currently set to play Cornelius, the son of Caesar, who was played by Andy Serkis. It's set years after the last movies, and the Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes will see a despotic ape attempt to enslave other clans using human technology. Meanwhile, another ape embarks on a journey to find freedom. Now, it's said there that it's set years after the last movie, but it doesn't specify how many years. If you've seen the other movies, you'll know that Cornelius appeared in War for the Planet of the Apes, and I think he was around 2 years old. And given that apes live somewhere around very roughly 40, 50, 60 years, this could be Cornelius in his prime, where he's trying to become leader of the clan, perhaps. This was just my theory. So it could be 20 or 30 years down the line, so that all the society as we knew it, humans and everything, has just fell by the wayside, and it's becoming more of a dystopian future where the apes live. So this new Planet of the Apes film has some potential to be unique in the franchise. It's currently unknown whether or not any human characters are involved in the story. Now then, having said that, I did read another article a couple of days ago, and that said that there is one girl in it that helps that particular ape that I mentioned, who's on a journey to find freedom, and it also said that she had her own plans, so I don't know what they were. But if you want to go and check that out, there are quite a lot of articles now that the movie's wrapped. You can go and read up and see if there is any more information. So the official synopsis seems to mention that humans have entered a feral animalistic stage, but it is possible a few human characters could be important to the narrative. If there aren't any, that would be a first in the franchise, as Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes would be the only one to centre entirely on the apes' conflict with one another rather than interspecies warfare. Now then, a first look at Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes has already revealed that the movie will expand on the post-apocalyptic scenery. Nature appears to be reclaiming human cities, though the apes appear to be aware that there are treasures left behind in them. I think what happens is that the ape that's trying to enslave other clans of apes is getting those apes to go out and find human technology so that they can use it for themselves. That's something else I read in other articles. However, their burgeoning society cannot reclaim what humans left behind. It looks like ape society has yet not risen fully, and the struggle for power in this film may impact the entire future of ape kind. It finishes off by saying Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes hits theatres on May the 24th. 2024. I cannot wait. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, because it's 20th Century Studios, or 20th Century Fox as it used to be known, and it was taken over by Disney, you see. And now Disney's having so many flops and making so many awful movies at the moment. Fingers crossed that this is going to be a good movie. And hopefully Disney haven't had too much input into 20th Century Studios. And hopefully Wes Ball hasn't been swayed by any of the executives at Disney. Disney lost over $2 billion in the last quarter, and they've lost well over nearly 3 million subscribers because the content, let's just say, it's not up to scratch. You know what I'm saying. So it hits theatres on May the 24th, 2024. Let's have a look at that clip that he posted on Twitter and see what you think. I've already watched it and I thought it was great. Here it is. Right, so there's five apes there in what looks like mocap. There's the crew. Slap. Farewell. Nice one. It's a wrap. And there's the apes. Whoever they are playing the apes, obviously playing along with the scenario. And that's it, really. That was all there was. But great. The movie's wrapped. It's going to go into post-production. It's going to hit the theatres on May the 24th, 2024. Fingers crossed it's going to be good. If it gets good reviews and it gets good word of mouth, I might even go and see it myself. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Are you buzzing for Planet of the Apes? More Planet of the Apes? I know I am. Anyway, as ever, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye now.